day, all night, all day, all night.
Despite studying Spanish for many years, we found that there were many linguistic varieties. For example, in Barcelona they spoke Catalan, a Romance language similar to French and Spanish. Even in Spanish-speaking regions, we found that words we had learned were not used in Spain. For example, the word baño was rarely used, where the preferred word was aseo. Asking for a papote or straw proved to be a challenge, as the word used was cañita. If we ordered jugo, the server didn't understand us. However, if we asked for sumo, they knew we meant juice. In these photos, you will see some everyday examples of the Spanish language.
What the? When I came to Spain and I saw people partying, I thought to myself, what the what the
Spanish cinema or entertainment proved to be a wonderful experience. The theatrical performance Carmen by Bizet, an opera about a gypsy named Carmen, was a perfect evening. The music accurately represented the emotions and suffering of the characters. In addition, we had the opportunity to sit in the beautiful Teatro Nuevo Polo and take in the elegant decor. We had the opportunity to experience Spanish flamenco at the Carboneria, which was a cool tapas bar. We were able to sit close and watch the high-quality, authentic show. It may not have been a fancy, flashy place, but it was flamenco that came from the heart of Seville.
Está muy loca. What the
From food, shopping, soccer, and the nightlife, Spain proved to have a pop culture that doesn't even compare to that of the US. Walk down any street in Spain and you can smell the delicious aroma of paella, a Spanish staple. Sit down at a tapas bar and you can enjoy calamari, juicy red tomatoes, tortilla, or our personal favorite, patatas bravas. Dining in Spain is a relaxing experience where people take their time and enjoy each other's company. We found the nightlife to be unforgettable. The clubs are filled with enthusiastic people dancing and enjoying the music. It wasn't uncommon to stay out until 6 in the morning. Soccer, or more commonly known as football, is a huge source of entertainment that people of all ages enjoy. We were lucky enough to be there during the Euro Cup finals. This is when we saw a strong sense of nationalism and Spanish pride.
FIFA la noche, FIFA los DJ, FIFA la fiesta, 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 FIFA la, FIFA la, FIFA la, FIFA la, FIFA la, FIFA la, FIFA la. What the?
Contemporary Spain is very progressive in comparison to most countries. Same-sex marriage has been legal since 2005 and the lifestyle is embraced. In the following clip you can see Orgullo, or the Gay Pride Parade, an event for all, families, seniors, and tourists.
Spain has a history rich in colorful events that one can envision when stepping foot in some of Spain's most important historical landmarks. Spend a day at Museo del Prado in the center of Madrid, and you will see history through art, dating back to the 12th century. This museum is a home to many works of Velázquez and Francisco de Goya. Its most famous piece is the 1656 Velázquez piece titled Las Meninas, which features the reflection of King Philip IV of Spain and his daughter Margarita. Museo del Prado is considered to have one of the finest art collections in the world. Another important landmark rich in Spanish history is the Alhambra, a palace and fortress complex constructed during the 10th century, located in Granada, Andalusia, Spain. The Islamic palaces inside Alhambra were built for the Nasrid dynasty. After the Reconquista or Reconquest in 1492, some portions were used by the Catholic monarchs. Alhambra is known for its Berber Islamic architecture and beautiful extensive tile work. In Cordoba, another must-see historical site is that of the Alcázar de los Reyes Cristianos, or Castle of the Christian Monarchs. It was built in 1328 by Alfonso XI. It was at this location that Queen Isabella heard Christopher Columbus's pitch before his journey to the Americas. Climbing the three towers, the Tower of the Lions, Tower of the Allegiance, and the Tower of the River gave us an example of Gothic architecture. 2 weeks in Spain is not enough to learn about all of its history, but rather a nice introduction.
Se pase toda mi vida, yo te esperaré. Si tú te vas, no queda nada. Año con año se pagará, porque la guerra me queda dominada.
Andalusia is a name that traces back to the Arabic language Al-Andalus. It is a region in the southern part of the Iberian Peninsula made of Almería, Cadiz, Cordoba, Granada, Huelva, Jaén, Malaga, and the capital, Seville. The history and culture of Spain has been influenced by the Iberians, Phoenicians, Greeks, Romans, and Muslims. Certain cultural phenomena that are internationally seen as Spanish are actually Andalusian in origin. These include flamenco bullfighting and certain Moorish-influenced architectural styles. We spent a week in Andalusia's capital, Seville. This city sits on the Guadalquivir River. People can enjoy it by boat, walking the riverfront, or even by dining at one of its many charming restaurants. Seville is home to the Plaza de Toros de Sevilla, which is the oldest bull ring in Spain. It is also home to the Torre del Oro, which was built in the 13th century. It has originally served as a prison, but now as a naval museum. We found Seville to be a very enjoyable place because the natives were very helpful, friendly, and welcoming.